Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cypher Sound's Comedy Corner. I've never done the Comedy Corner in this room, so I guess we'll use that as the corner. Usually I'm in a small room, in a corner.
I see.
We'll just use that as the corner. Please don't talk until you're introduced. So here's the corner's kind of. I'm getting bigger, guys. The Comedy Corner is getting bigger. I don't like the name of the show, so at the end I'm going to ask you to rename it. No one has come up with a good name yet. It's Comedy Corner because it's a corner. Yeah. Trevor. Noah. That's you.
Is that my introduction?
Yeah.
That was a horrible introduction.
No, it's just
because you didn't introduce me. You just said my name.
It's just your name.
That's just my name. That's the worst.
That's the way.
You'd be the worst wingman in the world. You'd be the creepiest wingman in the club. Trevor.
Hey.
Noah.
Trevor. Noah. Get him.
We're not getting any. That is the most horrible introduction ever. Thanks for having me.
He's from South Africa.
Yes, I am.
You have
born and bred.
I'm surprised you know what a wingman. You have wingmen in South Africa.
We have TV in South Africa. I hate it. What do we have wingmen in South Africa? We have American TV in South Africa. That's how we learn to speak English.
Well,
so
American TV is the best. I'm not one of those guys that think you're from Africa and you live in a hut. I know that. I just didn't know you had wingmen.
I used to live in a hut, by the way, which is not as bad as people think it is.
You lived in a hut?
Yes, but what people don't understand is...
shit, man. This is a real live...
What people don't understand is like a hut is not a... It's just like that's where you live. A hut is like camping. That's all it is. So you've got like your normal house and then you've got your hut house. That's how it works. So you go camping to the hut house, and then you go back to your normal house.
But did you have a normal house?
Yeah, of course I had a normal house.
So you got a hut house. Where's the hut house?
The hut house is like it's far. It's far in the north of the country.
Oh.
So that's where you have like your animals, and so I'd go visit my friends.
I don't do animals.
What do you mean you don't do animals?
I don't like to be around them. I don't like looking at them. I don't want them looking at me.
That's
my old co-host. When I used to do morning show like last week.
Then you should never come to Africa because that's what we have is animals. Animals in huts. We got Mercedes as well, but I mean animals, huts, and Mercedes.
I'm gonna tell you what Africa got. You got the hot Nigerian Afrobeat music that's popping right now, right? If you go to London, it's popping.
Yes, it is. It's huge out there.
You guys got.
Wow, this is you. You're really struggling to come up with a whole continent, and you're like,
Oh, that movie with Ryan Reynolds was in South Africa. And Denzel.
Wow, we got Safe House. That's
Safe
what we
House.
Got?
Safe House.
Thank you, thank you so much. This is at least you know what's funny. At least you know two things. Most people don't know anything. Most people think Africa's a country. So I
know. No, it's horrible what you deal with.
That's it's not like it's AIDS. But I mean, we do deal with AIDS, but I'm saying that's not like it's AIDS. So
you can't bring that up when you.
You can't bring what up? AIDS?
Yeah. Now when you talk about Africa, it gets weird.
Well, what do you mean it gets weird?
Look at everybody's face. It's weird now.
But everyone knows about AIDS. Do people not know about AIDS?
No.
Well, I guess then that's my mission is to come to America and
so give me your story.
Show people what AIDS is all about.
No. Don't.
Did I say that right? Did I use that in the right place? I'm trying to learn my American phrases. Show you what AIDS is all about, yo. Y'all ready for this AIDS? Y'all ready for some of this AIDS?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna get you some of that AIDS.
You're saying it right.
I'm saying it right.
100%.
I'm learning.
It's the content.
Y'all, should I not say y'all?
Huts.
Oh, y'all ready for these AIDS huts?
No,
is that better? Y'all ready for these AIDS? Y'all want some of that hut AIDS? Is that better? Is that
just huts?
Just huts.
Yeah, no AIDS.
Oh, no AIDS. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see. Y'all want some of these huts? It sounds better with AIDS. I'm not saying AIDS sounds better, but it sounds better with AIDS. It just sounds but anyway.
Oh, let me tell you right now.
You see, look, you laughing and we're talking about AIDS. My mission has been accomplished.
This guy is going to be at Gotham Comedy Club all weekend in New York City. I don't know what weekend it is. It's like July 12th or something.
Is this coming weekend?
Jay-Z and Beyonce are at MetLife Stadium. Romeo Santos is at Yankee Stadium. I'll be surprised if you have 10 customers at your club.
But that's why I did it. I went, you know what? I want to do comedy for those people who couldn't get tickets to that concert. That's what I decided. So I was like, I'm going to take a bullet on this one because I'll see Jay-Z and Beyonce in another country, but I'll do this show for people who couldn't get in. So this will be the, you have the pre-party, you've got the after party, and then mine is the during party, which no one's ever had before.
No, that's
But I'm
good.
going to have the during party. So if you can't get tickets to the Jay-Z and Beyonce, then you come to my show, and then we'll act like we all don't care together.
There's a lot of things that's going on right now. One, You're creating a whole new genre of entertainment.
Right here, we've done it. We've done it. And we're giving away free AIDS huts.
No more AIDS huts. No AIDS huts. You know that you know who Jay-Z and Beyonce are. That's crazy. That's kooky. Good for you. No, seriously though, give me your story because I read a lot about you. I watched a lot of your videos online.
Thank you.
You are a funny
Thank you very
dude,
much.
man.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I was born in South Africa.
Like how you get into comedy?
To a mixed family. Well, my mom is black. My father's white. He's from Switzerland.
Oh, really?
And yeah. So when they got together, it was illegal in the country. Like they weren't allowed. You weren't allowed to fraternize like that. You weren't allowed. Like black and white people shouldn't be kissing and stuff.
Damn it! I'm sorry, I'm messing everything up today.
You're gonna say 12 Years a Slave? What
No,
are you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say that.
You're gonna say a movie. There's gonna be a movie.
Rwanda.
You're gonna tell me about a movie that you saw, Mandela.
Yes.
You're gonna tell me.
Catch a Fire.
Oh, there.
That's in South Africa.
Yes, it is.
Is it not?
No, I'm just laughing because these are all the references. These are all.
But I didn't say Hotel Rwanda.
No,
I made the right reference.
You did.
Because then it's about during the story,
yes.
all the fucking Mandela and
exactly.
and Pee-wee Baby,
so that's my just put me in the story, and then that's my life story basically, and then ended off with me coming to New York to do shows at a comedy club.
Do you hate your white father?
No.
No.
Why would I hate him?
Because I thought black people in South Africa hate the white people.
No. That's a misconception. Black people in South Africa do not hate white people. It's just what
not
it's like.
All white people, just the South African ones.
No. Not even all
Dutch
of them.
Ones.
Not even all of them. I like this. You've done your research though. You don't know, but we don't hate them. You know what? There's some people in every country that always remain racist. Like in America, I've been to where was I? In North Carolina.
Oh God.
And yeah, that was a bit rough.
Yeah.
But I found like some people there, they didn't even realize they were being racist. They were just racist. It was charming racism. That's what it was. I've never encountered charming racism where someone they were polite. They would be like, "Thank you very much, nigger."
Right.
And I was like, "Wow, that's polite
that's how,
racism."
When you go down south, you'll get some very.
But I've never experienced. So you can't hate those. I feel sorry for them. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel they suffer from racism.
Yeah.
And then that's
it's like racism is a disease.
That's exactly what it is. Racism is a disease. Racism huts.
That's what you got to go with.
We got to go with racism huts. So AIDS huts no, racism huts yes.
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. So we're giving away racism huts. If you come to the show, you won't get racism huts at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No.
You will if you come to the South African comedian. That's going to be at Gotham this weekend.
Do they use the N-word in South Africa?
No, it means nothing.
Nothing.
It means absolutely nothing.
It doesn't exist. Like you hear it in rap songs.
Yeah, we hear it. In fact, I find it weird when I come out here and I hear censored music because I don't understand why you censor rap on a rap station because. Like that's the point of rap is to be uncensored.
So your music is uncensored on the radio?
We play the stuff because that's how the song came.
Like the F word?
I don't even know if they play the F. That might be the last barrier. But we play everything else. You guys bleep out the N word as you say, right?
Sometimes in New York. It's sometimes. Other places,
that's weird. You know why? My only problem is it makes rap music sound uncertain. And that's like what rap music is all about. So when I listen to it, now there's Kanye and he's not bragging now. He's going, yo, you ready for, I got this with yo, man.
It's just syllables.
He just sounds uncertain. It sounds like he wasn't ready. That's what it sounds like. It's just sad. You guys need to play it.
So you don't hate your white father?
I do not hate my white father. I do not hate any white father unless that white father did something bad. But I don't hate any white fathers.
How'd you get into comedy? Did they have comedy in South Africa?
We just started it, 14 years ago?
Here's the problem.
It was illegal.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with your country. It's on the continent of Africa, but the country's called South Africa. It confuses people.
Only people that
There's no North Africa.
Yeah, but
there's no West Africa.
We made it simple. We made it simple.
The southernmost
You know
part,
why? You know
South
why?
Africa.
Because you go to America and then Americans go, "Oh, you from Uganda? Is that near Algeria?" And you're like, "No, it's not." "Where is that? Is that near Egypt?" "No, it's not." "Is that near you? I don't know. Is that near Tanzania?" And no, it's not. Then you go South Africa. "Oh, that must be in the south. That must be in the south of Africa."
Well,
that's why we did it.
I like it a little more if it's from the south, because I'm from the south.
We did it. You guys don't have a better name. Let's be honest. Your name isn't fancy. It's a descriptor as well. You are the United States of America, but it doesn't say which states. It just says the United States.
United.
Yes, but it doesn't say which ones.
Which ones?
the United States of America. But it's a descriptor.
Yeah.
Canada, that's a name. Canada.
Canada.
Yes.
The
USA
United
is a
States.
descriptive name. This is the United States. These are the United States of America, and that is South Africa. So you guys have the same problem. That is the problem with your country, my friend. The problem with your country is that it's the same as my country. That is right. I just flipped it on you.
Wow.
As like Inception, with a hint of AIDS.
Which level though? Third level. Because the third level of Inception in this conversation is AIDS is good.
That's the third level?
If you go to one level and then the two level, then you go to the, what was the third level? Snow Palace? No, it was like the beach is full. All right, anyway, this is the last time I'm going to ask you this. If you don't answer, you're going to leave.
Yes.
How did you get into comedy?
I was in a comedy club. Well, not a comedy club. There was a room, and people were telling jokes. We didn't have comedy clubs. The first one only opened about 5 years ago. And then my cousin got drunk, and he started fighting with the comedian. And so then he said to the comedian, he said, yo, my cousin is funnier than all of you. Mm. And then a fight broke out, and then the comedian said, well, then why doesn't he get up here? And I said, no. And then he said something about somebody's mom, and then it was just a case of now you have to do it because moms have been involved.
Right.
And so I got on stage, and I didn't know what I was doing, but it worked out. And I only did it for my mom.
How long ago?
That's the only reason I did that. That was 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. So I was
and
like,
you're this big just from 6 years?
6, 7 years. What do you mean this big? I've lost some weight actually.
No, not. I lost weight too. Oh. I'm talking about like known wise. You're pretty known.
I'm doing well. Yeah.
You've been on TV and stuff.
Yeah, I have.
What do you do, Jay Leno?
Yeah, I did Jay Leno. I did Letterman. I did shows in the UK.
Do they like your comedy, or are they just like contributing to like some kind of African charity? Yeah, got him, motherfucker.
Oh man, that's funny. That is funny.
No, how do you get known from where you're from in America?
It's a lot harder. So you just have to do things like this. I come out, I do shows, and then people talk. You get to work with people. When I was in Montreal, I got to work with Dave Chappelle, which was fun. He asked me to come and open for him because he wanted to watch my show, and we were on at the same time. So,
cool.
you get to meet guys. Guys come out to South Africa, then you go back and meet them. So,
networking.
Yeah. Basically.
So do a lot of comedians go out there?
A lot of comedians. A lot of guys are scared though. Guys are scared of flying. Guys are scared of dying.
No, guys are fucking pussy. I don't understand that. Like, oh, the flight's too long.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's times I know certain people. There's times where you sit in your house and play video games longer than a fucking flight to where these places are. And you sit in your house and do nothing for 18, 20 hours.
But you know what it is? It's the illusion of choice, my friend. That's what it is. It's the same way. If you sat in prison for 15 hours, you'd feel like it was a long time because you can't leave. But if someone said to you, go sit in that prison cell if you want to, you'd sit there for 15 hours and you'd be like, that wasn't so bad. I don't know why people cry about prison.
But you can leave.
Yeah, it's all the illusion. So in an airplane, you can't move. When you're on your couch, you're like, I can leave anytime I want to, but I won't.
On an airplane, I walk around, I hang out with the stewardesses in the back.
You're not allowed to walk around anymore because the TSA is very uncomfortable. Don't do that. Please sit down.
No. Listen,
sit down. Even in your imagination, sit down, sir.
Sit down. To the back.
Sit down right now.
I always want the last row.
Even in your mind, sit down, please. We don't need people like you. I get really uncomfortable when people stand up on a plane.
Why?
Like you I don't care what you need. Just sit down.
Oh,
if you're sitting next to me on a plane, you don't get up. Don't get up. I don't care. You a grown person. You pee before you get on the plane, and then you sit. Like we've all sat in our lives. Don't stand up. No one needs to be taking a dump. They should take like toilets out of planes. In fact, I'm very uncomfortable on airplanes, especially when I'm flying to America. Now they do crazy things. Now apparently there's like a new threat because like, I don't know, the Taliban or Al-Qaeda sent like an email to the US and they're like, yo, we're coming to get you. Click here for more info. And then you guys clicked.
They want more clicks on their website.
Clicked. They do want more clicks on their website. And then you guys clicked. And then now you have to turn on all your devices before you come. Like coming into America, this is the craziest country to fly into.
Yeah. You don't have to turn off your devices where you fly?
What do you mean? No, I mean you have to turn them on at security. You have to show them that your phone works.
Oh.
You have to show them that your laptop works. You have to show them.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So now, because of Candy Crush, your government thinks I'm a terrorist. Because I don't have battery life because I was standing in the line for 3 hours waiting for them to scan my body. Now my Candy Crush killed my phone.
And
now they're going, why doesn't your phone turn on? And apparently Candy Crush is not a good enough explanation because the TSA doesn't play Candy Crush.
That's crazy. That should be the best explanation.
But they don't accept it. They don't accept it. They look at me like I said Taliban Candy Crush, which would be a cool game, by the way. I'm trademarking that right now.
Taliban
Candy Crush. And then like the things blow up when you line them up in a row. I'm trademarking that right now.
You honestly
Copyright.
think...
I'll share it with you though, Cypher.
Please.
Copyright,
Thank
trademark. We'll share that.
I need to get in on some of that South African Taliban Candy Crush. Oh, you have Taliban over there?
No, we don't. You know what? We don't have any terrorism out there. You guys should come out there. Yeah,
you guys did all your terrorism. You guys did it internally back in the day.
Yeah, that was old school. But that was for freedom. It was very different. It was liberation terrorism. So it's like, it was all about.
Do you feel free now?
I feel very free. Yeah. I'm free enough to do. If I couldn't be a comedian before 1990.
No.
No.
They didn't allow comedy?
No.
Whoa.
It was illegal to say anything about the government that the government didn't like. And as a black person, you couldn't say anything on a stage in front of other. In fact, black people weren't even allowed to gather together in a group.
Jeez.
So if you were trying to hang out with your friends, you had to make it like you were all walking past, but not really. You just keep walking,
And you what's
up?
Like ventriloquist,
Hey,
you talk, but you don't fucking.
But seriously, you weren't allowed to hang out, so everyone would have to find ways to.
Damn. Were you part of that?
Well, when I was growing up as a child, I was. Yeah, my parents were more than me. I only suffered 8 years out of my life in that, and then things started getting better. So.
Did it get better right away, or it took time?
It took time.
It was not like one day shit just changed.
It did though when we got a black president, because then white people were like, "Sorry."
My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
Sorry. You want to sit on the bench with me now?
How accurate is the bad guy in Lethal Weapon 1?
He's amazing. But I don't think he's South African.
Yeah.
The guy in Lethal Weapon 1?
Yes.
He's not South African.
The whole movie, they're from South Africa.
That's not Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon 2?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah, the guys with the diamonds.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I apologize.
That's fine. That's cool. That happens.
And they got the weird African, they spell it with a K. They're like Afrikaans.
Afrikaans.
What is that?
Yes, that's a derivative of Dutch. So when
the white ones?
Yeah, so when
what
the
do you call
settlers,
yourself?
What am
African?
I'm
with
African.
A C?
I'm African. Yes.
With a C.
With a C.
But they throw a K in there.
Yeah, they call Afrikaans.
What's up with that?
That's why they took over the place, man. They're just weird.
Change shit up.
They were just weird. We were having like a street party, and then they took over stuff. And then by the time we realized what had happened, it was too late.
Too late.
It was too late, man.
I'm trying to keep it straight. You good. So you start doing comedy in South Africa, and then where's the first place you go outside of South Africa?
First place I went outside of South Africa to do comedy was Miami. I got asked to come and do Last Comic Standing in America.
Oh.
They were doing like an international edition, but then they made a mistake. They asked me to come, but they didn't see my picture, so they thought I was going to be like African.
Oh, yeah.
So
they wanted Akon.
They wanted
a comedian.
They wanted like
comedian.
They wanted me to come on stage and be like, "Undada, undodo, umada, udodo." You guys want to hear some jokes from
like,
me?
Who's this Chris Brown dude?
Yeah, and then I got on stage and they were like, are you okay? Are you the guy? Wait, South Africa? I said yes, and they're like, oh, okay, okay, go ahead. And I told a joke about Oprah, and then they stopped me. They're like, oh, you guys have Oprah out there? Oh, okay. Do you have any like monkey jokes or something? This is the guy asked me if I have any monkey jokes. And I was like, are you being serious? And he's like, do you have any monkey jokes? And I said, no.
Drew, get my shit.
I said, no, I do not have any monkey jokes. And then I could see the disappointment in their eyes. Yeah. They were so disappointed.
But where were the other people from?
Everyone was from everywhere in the world, but the people they wanted were caricatures of their countries. So like the British guys, they wanted somebody that speaks like this. Hello, I'm from Britain, and I'm here to do comedy for you. And they were like, yeah, that's a British guy. That's what we're looking for.
We need him.
That's exactly what they wanted. So that was the first time I came to the States, and then I was like, I'm never coming back here again.
But that's the first time you did comedy outside of...
Yes, first time.
Did you travel around South Africa, though?
Yeah, I've been everywhere in South Africa. I've been everywhere.
Wait, let me see how many places I know.
Uh-huh.
Johannesburg.
Yeah, nice.
Cape Town.
Well done.
Robben Island.
That's in Cape Town, but cool. I'll give you that. Okay. That's 3.
That's all I know.
Oh, wow. That's horrible.
But I know. You know what's weird? In Safe House.
Yes.
I think Ruben Blades is in the movie. He's Hispanic.
I feel like you're having a moment on your own here.
I don't know. Why is he in the movie? Why does Denzel go to a Hispanic guy in South Africa? How's the Spanish people in South Africa?
We have none.
None?
No, because the Spanish never conquered Africa, so We don't have that.
What's on my green juice?
No, thank you. I had some earlier, but I had red
Got
juice.
green juice?
No, I had red juice.
Was that like beets?
Yeah.
I can't fuck with the beets. I don't like the beets. Is this gonna spill?
Don't let Dr. Dre hear you saying that. If you cut that wrong, I can't fuck with the beats. I hate the beats.
Listen, Dr. Dre is not gonna get as mad at me as the AIDS hut. Hey, I spilled some juice. Can you?
I don't know what the problem with AIDS huts is. AIDS huts is only bad if you make it bad. And I mean, we also don't know what the AIDS hut means. But we don't know. Is it an AIDS hut like do you go there to get AIDS, or is it a hut that represents AIDS, or do you go there if you have AIDS, or do you go there and then you don't have AIDS anymore?
It's just AIDS, like there's people there to help you, like there's AIDS.
That could be like for instance, that I got asked to do a show once for Obama's AIDS, right? And then I didn't know what that was. Because we don't have that, like our politicians don't use that term in South Africa. So they said, I got an email and they said,
slaves?
No, not anymore, not anymore. So what we use is we use a competitively based labor. That's what we call it. And then and so what happened was, they sent me an email saying, "We'd like you to do a comedy show for Obama's AIDS." And I was like, what? And I was like, damn. I was like, they got him. They got him. I was so sad. And I was like, am I the first person to know this? Is this like and why would you have a comedy show? And I was like, man, our brother's gotta be strong. You know, like, man, Obama. I was like, they couldn't get him with the Kenya thing. They couldn't get him with the health. They got him now. I was so sad. I was like, they got him. They fired. So then I asked. I send my agent sends an email back from South Africa. She's like, what are we gonna do? I was like, well, I don't know, but I'm gonna do the show because it's for Obama's AIDS, and I feel really bad for him. And it was so sad. I was sad for long.
Yo,
man.
Gotham Comedy Club. This weekend, if you're watching between July 12th or some shit, 11, 12, 13, go see this guy. Hold on, don't move. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, Cypher Sounds, Hot 97. Till further notice, my boy Trevor Noah from South Africa is here. He's going to be at Gotham Comedy Club all weekend long. If you don't get tickets to see Jay-Z and Beyonce or Romeo Santos, I got them right now, 800-223-9797. Get your tickets. You get to pick which concert you want to go to. Hot 97, let's go. We're back.
We're back.
Afternoons now. There's new bosses. Shit has changed. Short breaks. Keep it moving. Contest.
Oh, is that like the?
Can you set up the DJ booth?
I used to work in radio. I remember this.
You did?
Yeah. I did a show at 3:00 in the morning on Saturdays and Sundays.
That's not radio. That's torture. What kind? Did you play
For
music?
who? My listeners or me?
Both. Did you play music?
I played music.
What kind of music you like?
Everything, but I played hip hop music mostly.
Is hip hop your favorite?
Yeah, I would say so. What rappers have I met?
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one.
Have you met any?
I don't think I've met any rappers. Have I met a rapper before? I don't think I've ever met a rapper, actually. I've never met a rapper. That is interesting. I've never met a rapper. Yes.
Who's this young lady over here?
Who's this young lady over here?
Yeah, who's this young lady?
That's my girlfriend.
How long?
How long?
Yeah.
How long is she my girlfriend?
How long has she
been my girlfriend? What are we now? 7, 8 months?
Okay. Where is she from?
South Africa.
Does she have any, I don't know, cousins, sisters? What does she got?
That's how all the women look in my country.
That's
well, not all of them. Not all of them. But a lot of them. We got beautiful women.
Just so you know.
Well, I hope so.
And I'm married. But
that's actually the wrong thing to say.
Why?
Because married guys have a lower bar because you guys are suffering.
No. My wife is gorgeous.
Oh, that's
the thing is, I have a deal with her.
Don't say I'm married. Because if a guy says I'm married, she's beautiful and I'm married, that means...
No, I didn't finish.
Okay.
I'm married and my wife is gorgeous. But...
That's what you should
me and her have a deal. If I cross international waters...
Then it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. And I consider going into Brooklyn international because it's like a different country. Brooklyn is weird. They're weird over there. It's like a different country.
You keep up that attitude, my friend, and I'll be selling you an AIDS hut soon.
All right, so no rappers.
I haven't met any rappers. I haven't met any. I met Chris Brown years ago when he came to the country. I have not met any rappers. Wow. That's crazy.
I think you would be very...
I met Questlove at the Comedy Cellar in New York, but I have not.
You get on at the Cellar?
Yeah, I do the Cellar all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I love that place.
How do you get on at the Cellar? Because they won't let me in the fucking building.
What did you say? What did you...
I say, yo, you gonna let me in this fucking club or I'm gonna fucking tear this shit up. I'm gonna get all my Puerto Ricans from uptown and come down here and fuck y'all up.
Oh, it's because you said y'all. You should have said you all. That they don't like contracted words. They don't like that. That's what it was.
How do you get, seriously, comedy talk? This is the comedy corner?
Yeah.
How do you get on at the Cellar? How did you first get on at the Cellar?
I think it was just referrals. One person saw something, and then finally someone said, "Okay, we've heard enough about you to let you come and try out."
Yeah.
And then I did a show, and they're like, "Okay, you can stay."
Good for you, man.
And that was it.
That's dope. But you got a lot of TV credits too.
Not really. I've only got 2 TV credits. But it wasn't about TV. I hadn't done Letterman when I went to
Leno.
Leno, yeah.
Oh, you did Letterman though.
Yeah.
Not at that time.
But I didn't have that. It was just comedians that I'd worked with, and in a network, I guess. And then.
No, you're a funny guy, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
A few more questions, then you can be on your way. Nah, forget it. Just. Leave, so comedy, have you
just
done?
Just be on your way.
So
forget
you do
the
comedy
questions.
all over South Africa. What about other places in Africa?
I do. I've been very privileged. I've been blessed, man. I do shows in South Africa. I do shows in Africa. So I slowly move up the continent. I've started doing the Middle East, which is fun. Australia. I do the UK. I do Europe as well. Germany.
Damn.
Those countries.
But do you wanna? Is there like a thing to crack America? Like, do you want to get into America? Is that like a goal or dream?
Sorry, that was funny. Is there a thing to crack America?
It's slang.
Because of the way you phrased it, it sounded like you were saying, "Is there something special about crack America?" That's how you phrased it.
Oh no.
You said, "Is there a thing to crack America?"
Well, we have crack huts.
You know what? That's actually not funny. I don't appreciate that. That's a serious problem you guys are facing, and I don't think we should joke about that.
Crack is. You're allowed to joke about crack.
No, crack is not cool. Crack is destroying people all over the world. Actually, we don't really have crack in South Africa.
What's your crack?
Crack is like a luxury drug out there, so people can't afford to do crack.
What's the drug out there? What's the crack?
What do we have?
Crack is a luxury drug. That's the cheap drug here.
Yeah, but then when it comes to South Africa, you have to pay import duties and stuff. So it's a highly taxed product, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So people smoke weed. That's what people do. We've got like a weird derivative of crack, but it doesn't really catch on. It's just people are too hungry to take drugs. Yeah. So it's one of those things, man.
So I'm on that rice right now. Son. I'm on that rice. That rice is crazy.
We just crush it up real fine.
Oh, no. So so all over. So do you want to get into America? Like,
what do you mean? Like I'm not in?
Like be.
Oh no! Okay.
Famous.
No, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't want to be famous at all.
Thank you.
I don't like that. I just want to tell jokes, and I want people to come to shows. Yeah. I enjoy that. But fame, the problem with fame is like you lose your anonymity. You lose, like Jay-Z and Beyonce and that whole Solange thing in the lift in the elevator, as you guys say. I mean, like that's a thing. So basically now you can't even fight in an elevator. Right. That's just a family thing that should happen, can happen. You know what I mean? But now you can't have it happen.
Aware that they were in a private place where they could let loose.
I mean, as crazy as Solange may have looked, she waited for the doors to close. Right. Which shows a level of modicum of respect. That's what it shows. She was like, okay, I'm going to go batshit crazy, but let the door close first.
Press stop on that elevator.
Doors closed. Now we can start this. Door opens. We act normal again. Right? And that shows you, so it's their own business, their own thing. And then now.
And they're aware.
Now there's a security camera. Now when are you alone? When are you ever alone? Your daughter's in the news.
So you don't want to be famous.
I have no longing for that.
Rich?
I have no longing for that. Money, that's a different one. That's totally different.
But you get a lot more money when you're famous.
They don't always go hand in hand. No. I know famous people that are broke. Everybody knows MC Hammer.
I know a lot of unknown people that are rich.
That's true. So I would rather. What wasn't it Tupac who said it? He said, "I want the money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man." It was Tupac. I think that was a.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was him.
Yes.
That was him, and that's all it should be.
Because
money gives you choices. I don't need to be rich. I just want to be. I want to have enough money to be able to say yes or no.
What level?
And that's what money gives you.
Like name. Is there a comedian who you strive to be at like that level? Probably Chappelle.
Oh man, that's high. That's wow.
But he doesn't like the fame part.
No,
he's a regular guy.
It's not that he didn't like what the fame did to his comedy or did to his audience. But I mean, oh man, that's That's aiming out. That's high, man.
You're a funny guy, man.
Yo,
I think you can do it.
That's
I think you could do it.
That's thank you. I appreciate.
You know what it is? The fame makes people I guess, get popular faster or whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, because
But
comedy takes a long time.
But the problem with fame in comedy is I think it was Seinfeld who said celebrity is the enemy of comedy. How are you the guy looking at people if everybody's looking at you? So once you start making the news, then, you know what I mean? I want to talk about the guy running butt naked down the street because he's like high on something. I don't want to be the guy high running butt naked down the street because now I have to tell the story of myself, which is not as, it just doesn't have the same, you don't want to be that guy.
I feel you, 100%.
I just want to watch crazy people on the streets, which is why I love New York in the summer, because you just walk around and then people are just, you guys, I've never seen so many crazy people, but they're allowed to be crazy, which is beautiful.
How does your significant other feel about you looking at other chicks in the streets of New York, summertime?
I look at everybody.
She doesn't care?
I don't know if she doesn't care, but I mean, I look at everybody. It's the same way when I'm in my car, I look at other cars. It doesn't mean I'm going to go and drive them now.
I know, but there's some things in New York, summertime vibes. They look right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they look right, but it's just like a car. If you've owned enough cars, you know that some of them will look right.
Something wrong with your back? You all right?
I'm good. I'm just not trying to do the camera here.
Yeah, it's just like, what, women are just like cars. If you've owned enough cars, you'll know that each car comes with its problems. And then when you drive around, you look at cars and you go, oh man, that's a really nice car. But. So like, for instance, you go, oh, that Lamborghini looks stunning, and maybe my Mercedes, that doesn't look like that right now. But I've been in the Lamborghini. It's extremely uncomfortable. You sit slightly sideways. The back keeps kicking out when you're turning around corners. That car is just ungovernable, and it just takes all your money. And then you go, you know what? I actually enjoy my Mercedes. It's a much better car. And it looks just as beautiful to me. So
see, I like the way your mind goes deep into these like metaphors, and I was just saying, hey, that girl got some nice chimneys. You know what I'm saying?
But you do that. But you do that with your woman.
She got a nice set of
But
chimichangas.
you do that. Now wait.
What I do with my woman
is chimichangas food or is what is that?
Nice set of
boobs.
Chimneys, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's my own.
I didn't know it. I thought you were just walking around looking at people's
Mexican
food.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, you're just running around.
Chimichangas.
Look at those tacos.
Well, these are
Oh,
chimneys.
look at those chimichangas. Oh, look
These
at
are
those.
chimneys.
Okay.
These are jambalayas.
Jambalayas.
Yeah, jambalayas, chimneys.
That is hilarious.
Anything other than that, I'm like,
You're not interested.
What I do with my woman is I'm like, oh my God, look what this bitch got on. This chick looks nasty.
Oh, that's
Look at this. Look at it. Look at this.
And then you get to look freely as you judge together.
Well, here's the thing. I go to therapy.
Yes.
My therapist told me in front of my wife that looking at other women is healthy.
Yes, it is.
So I work out all the time. You know what I'm saying? I work out, kid. I'm out here working out. And if she got anything to say, I'm like, you want me to die? I'm trying to be fucking healthy.
Does she look at other men?
She better not.
She looks at other men all the time. The thing about women is you don't even notice they're looking at other men.
She better not look at another man.
But she's looking at other men. In fact, right now, your wife is looking at another man.
She works at
Right now.
She works at a boring place.
It doesn't matter. There's a man there right now. While you're with me talking on the microphone, she's looking at a man right now. Not to throw you off, but that's just what's happening. She's looking at him. And she can have him if she wants because she's gorgeous.
Trevor, my wife is blind.
Blind people can see things as well, my friend.
I'm going to end the interview now because my my blind wife is offended. No, seriously. Yo, listen, this guy is hilarious. Do me a favor. Go see him anywhere. But if you're in New York this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 11th, 12th, and 13th, my man's at Gotham Comedy Club. Go check him out. He's been the funniest guest of the Comedy Corner. Do you have a name for my show?
No, but I have a suggestion that it sounds like a question. Is that always how you say it?
Comedy Corner?
The Comedy Corner?
Yeah, because I never had
the comedy. Welcome to the Comedy Corner.
Yeah.
It just sounds.
Yeah, it's the name of the show is Comedy Corner ? That's the name of the show.
No, but you say it like it's got one question mark. That's the problem. If you said it like it's 3 question marks, then you'd be like Comedy Corner. But now you're saying it like Comedy Corner. So it's just one question mark.
One.
If it's 3 question marks, then say it like it's 3 question marks.
A Comedy Corner.
No. Now that was like question mark, exclamation mark, comma, and you're like, what is the comma doing there? That was weird. That was very weird.
What are you doing there, comma? Get out of there.
A comedy corner. You know what I don't like about a comedy corner? It sounds like comedy doesn't belong anywhere but in the corner. I don't like that.
Well, that's where it started. What's a better name? I gave you the whole time we've been talking to think of a name. Comedy Hut?
Comedy Hut. That, my friend, is the name. The Comedy Hut.
I've had that suggested before. It doesn't work. It sounds like, because if you shorten it, it's
the
cunt.
cut. The cut.
I think it's cunt.
Oh, I
There's
see.
no end.
No, but it
end
sounds
just
like
comes
the
in
cut.
mysterious.
It sounds
Why
like
is
the cut.
end?
Sounds like the cut.
I gotta go.
Call
Yo.
it the AIDS Hut. That would be a great name. Yo, welcome to the AIDS Hut. We're killing it out here, son. Isn't that what you guys say?